Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. I'm your host, Joseph Lizzi, and things are getting holy and spicy today. Now, joining us today, we have two of the most beloved and possibly most theologically dangerous teachers in the building. On my left, the man with more biblical knowledge than Google itself, Mr. Hentz, and on my right, the legend who could probably turn hot sauce into holy water, Mr. O'Donnell. Now, guys, here's how this works. We've got 10 wings in front of us. Well, not just yet, but we're going to have 10 wings in front of us, each for each guest, and each will be doused in progressively spicier sauce. With each wing comes a new question, some deep, some ridiculous, and some designed just to make them sweat. So, gentlemen, your mouths are about to burn and your souls might just be tested. But before all that, let me ask, how are you guys feeling?
We're here.
We're here. We are here. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be exciting.
Never thought I'd be on a Hot Ones episode.
Absolutely, right? Mr. O'Donnell, I know you were sweating before we even started.
Yeah.
Mr. Hentz, you're keeping it cool. I won't even lie. I'm pretty impressed.
He's gonna break. He's gonna break.
We're gonna start light. First, we're gonna bring out the wing. This one, Shaquana's Hot Tropic, 1,400 Scoville units. So we have the wings in this container right here. I'll show off the sauce a little bit. Pretty nice. Nice container anyways. Let's open this up. See if that hits you guys like the other sauces. You want to give that a whiff just real quick?
Oh, that's fine.
That's nice, right?
That
smells pretty good. You guys can take your wing and I'll take mine.
Cool.
All right. I'm going to ask you guys in a second. We'll all take a bite. And I hand this to you. There you are. All right, we'll all take a bite. 3, 2, 1. Let's get right into this question. Now we're going to start light, just like this wing. What's your go-to snack during a long grading session?
I'm a big fan of. There's a really cool fruit trail mix from Aldi.
Okay.
Fruits, nuts, craisins, stuff like that.
All right.
Everything you need.
I'm a big chip guy, especially the salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, you're weird. Okay.
Weird. That's perfectly fine.
No, you're strange. I think salt and vinegar chips taste like a hospital.
That's controversial. I don't know.
They do not taste good. I'm going to have to disagree. Let me ask you guys, how's that wing feel? You feeling it yet?
Nothing.
Great.
Nothing.
All right. That
one is
done. All right. So that was Susquehanna's Hot Tropic. Now, we're going to flash back in time a little bit with this next wing. This next wing is the Seed Ranch Flavor Co. Just winging it, 5,700 Scoville units. So we're going up quite a bit from the last one. Container right here, just as good as the last one. Got a little seed on it. Let's move on. Oh, I don't want to be with this as much as you guys are. Oh, that's just fine. You guys are going to be fine. Take a whiff of that.
Oh, that smells delicious.
It smells good, right? Take your wing. Go ahead. We'll all take our bite. 3, 2, 1. Okay. You may come take this. Now, as I said, we're flashing back in time here with this one. High school version of yourself walks in the room. Now, what's the first thing you say to him?
Why are you doing this? Why would you do this? Yeah. No, I'm a very different guy than I was in high school. So, I think I would have been really excited to do something like this. But
Really?
yeah.
So, how things have changed?
How things have changed.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you say?
Oh no, I'd basically say go spend more time with friends.
Yeah.
Don't your homework can wait.
That's so
I
true.
don't know. Mr. Donald, things have changed. I try not to put as much effort in my work because high school, you gotta live it.
So that was Seed Ranch Flavor Co. Just winging it. Let's bring in the next wing here. So this one, I was a little worried smelling this one. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. This one smelled worse than actually some of the later ones. This one was scaring me a little bit. But let's move on to this next question here. Get a whiff of that. Doesn't smell as bad as before. It was more concentrated, but
It smells like a regular wing.
a regular hot sauce.
Yeah,
right?
this smells like a regular wing.
All right, we'll all take our bite. Let me just place that down. 3, 2, 1. I have to say that one's actually my favorite so far.
That's actually really good.
That's not bad.
very.
That's quite good.
I would actually use this sauce for.
I would
those
buy
units.
this.
This is
I
the
agree.
best one. Now, the question, we're getting biblical here. If one Bible character had to compete on Survivor, who would win and why?
Elijah. He's got the crows to feed him. Bring him the water. Can make jugs of flour and oil last forever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I got to go with my man David. David, he was out in the wilderness for like 20, 30 years on the run. Like he was kind of like living for himself for a while and kind of evading Saul. So I feel like he's got some skills.
He did have an army with him.
And he's got the immunity idol from God, you know.
So I can't believe neither of you said this. I think it's Jesus. I mean, come on. One carrot.
All right. Well,
Hey,
you know, we could always go Jesus. We wanted to go a little bit. We wanted to go a little bit
I
deeper cut.
appreciate the different answers, but if we're being straight up here, it's Jesus.
Remember, one cannot live on bread alone.
Okay, this is true. So that sauce was Hot Ones, pickled garlic sriracha. You guys want to take a guess at how many Scoville units that was that you just ate?
That felt like less than the second one.
All right, that was actually 1,800. Sorry, not 1,800. 18,000. My apologies.
Okay.
So that's
18,000,
actually
okay.
triple what you just ate before.
Really?
But I agree. It felt a little bit lighter.
Nice.
I was a little
It's mellow.
very
Yeah.
mellow. That's a good way to describe it. Jack, would you like to take this and bring on in the next wing? We're burning through these.
We are burning through these.
Say that now.
See, eventually it's gonna catch
Yeah,
up. to us.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now this right here, Alchemy Peppers, mango, Sarin hops. That actually sounds very good. You guys want to take a guess the Scoville units on that one?
25K.
Oh, close, very close. He's
27?
27.
Oh.
That's it right there. You can skip this swing. No, I'm just kidding. You do not get to skip anything.
If I'm doing this, you're doing it.
Yeah, this suffering is shared.
Oh, I don't like how that one smells. It doesn't smell spicy. It just does not smell.
Yeah, it smells like
It smells like not good.
smells like a musty basement.
We'll see how it tastes like a musty basement.
I hope.
All right, we'll grab this one. All right, we'll all bite in 3, 2, 1. In the weirdest way, that tastes like vegetables. In a very strange way.
Definitely garlic.
Like very garlicky. Hitting the back of my throat. Not spicy, just like the flavor.
Yeah, there's something else in there that I don't particularly like.
Now,
What brand is that?
I don't know. It's peculiar, I will say.
Yes.
So far, I don't want to jinx myself. Knock on wood. Haven't been too spicy so far. I'm not really feeling these.
This is where they get you, right?
Yeah.
It's
They
like
trick you,
you're
right?
doing-
They're
you're
trying to.
5 or 6 is going to be way worse somehow. So
All right, let's go on to this next question here. Are you feeling the wings at all here? I'm just asking.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little
It's
bit.
like after you eat a bunch of hot sauce.
It's tickling your throat. Okay. So wing 4, we got some pop culture confessions. So what's your guilty pleasure TV show or movie that you're a little embarrassed to admit?
Have to admit, Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. So
Holy cow.
my mom would always play it when we were younger, and we'd start off like hey, like oh, I really like the little scuba divers, the flippers, and all that stuff. And it's like it just kind of started that. No, it's a good play. It's a good musical too. It's a good
Yeah,
musical.
it's great. It's a
See,
great musical.
audience approval. Okay.
TV show that I would feel a little bit embarrassed to admit I'm a big fan of. Back in the day, I don't watch it as much anymore, but I watched a lot of Naruto. Like
Wow, really?
Like middle school into high school was a big Naruto guy. I stopped somewhere like freshman, sophomore year, but
Okay.
like that was when it was kind of kicking off. So we watched a lot of Naruto.
Have you done the run? Have you done the Naruto?
Oh, you've totally done the run.
You've definitely done the Naruto
in
run.
middle school, 100%.
Oh, geez.
That was you
100%.
running
Yeah,
around.
there was a time.
How
There
much?
was a time.
How much to make you do it across the football field?
We'll talk about the details later.
Okay.
There is a negotiable
Okay.
price.
Okay. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
All right, so I'm actually going to have to agree with Mr. Hentz here. I can't believe I'm saying this. Mamma Mia is probably my guilty pleasure movie.
It's a great movie.
It's one of those things.
I don't even feel guilty about it.
No, because I feel like it's one of those. It's the only musical movie that everyone's like, I've seen it. Everyone's seen
Yep.
it, and it's
Yep.
it's great. It really is great. So you guys aren't feeling these wings yet. We're gonna move on to the next sauce. This one right here, hook and arrow,
Hook and arrow.
spicier sauerkraut and mustard.
Oh,
Oh, interesting.
that's
I'm not a big mustard guy. I'm gonna have to say it right now. I'm not the craziest mustard guy, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this.
this is like German style, like sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Kinda
Yeah.
funky.
Do we want to guess the Scoville units on this one here?
So we were at 28 or
We were at
27.
27 before. What are we jumping up to?
I feel like this has got to be like a 46.
It's 48, 50.
40, 48, 50. So it's actually 51.
No.
51.
51,000 Scoville units. So this one might start to kill you guys, as you said before. We're jumping up.
Wing, yeah.
We're
We're moving along here, and I'm a little worried for you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
it's okay. We haven't had to touch the water, haven't had to touch the milk, ice cream. Like it's been okay.
Okay, this one's gonna tickle your nostrils a little bit. I don't know how this is gonna feel.
I feel like this is just okay. Okay. Actually, that smells better than the other one.
It's got a little kick to it.
I'm gonna.
You think that smells better?
Than the other one?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to say, when I was pouring these, it started to hurt around here. This is when it started
Okay.
to really like.
This is when it's a little bit
I was feeling it. I'm not gonna.
nosy.
Let's all bite in. 3, 2, 1. I don't know how I feel about that one. I don't really.
It is mustard.
It is mustard.
Tastes
It's
like
I actually
That's actually not bad.
I
actually kind of like it in a weird way.
I think, in the weirdest way possible, I think we're going like down in spice. I do not feel the spice on that one. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I'm gonna take one more bite.
No, if I'm feeling that one in the back throat a little bit.
It's a creep.
Yes, that's a creep.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's a creep.
Yeah, you
got
made
it.
a mistake.
I did make
It's
a mistake
okay.
there. I should not have
Mistake
taken 2 bites.
Although I feel like this could be decent, like just like chicken tenders though.
Yeah, this is something. So far, all these sauces I would put
Yeah.
on my food.
The mustard, the mustard
Wow,
is, a,
that is a back-
it's different, but it is back to the throat.
Yeah, I might just do a little bit of water. I know water doesn't help. But
Water doesn't help. I'm just thirsty, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a sip.
Sure.
Sure,
It's
right?
okay. It's okay. We understand.
Mr. O'Donnell, are we getting to a take off the tie yet?
Oh no, we're not even
Not even close. Okay.
loosening it yet.
So that right there, 51,000. Let's move on to this question. Some school shenanigans. Now, which saint would make the best theology teacher, and which one would probably get fired?
The same answer. Older St. Augustine, younger St. Augustine.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I have no better.
Can we get a little explanation there? Some people at home might not get that
Yeah,
one.
so we actually just learned a little bit about St. Augustine in our theology class. As a young man, he was kind of a guy who liked to flirt around, to go out with different girls, and had a kid out of wedlock, and really was just kind of all over the place with his life. But through the prayers of his mom, and our moms are great, through the prayers of his mom, he eventually kind of makes this huge turnaround, becomes one of the great saints of the church, and just such an intelligent, very down to earth too. He was a bishop for a long time, so he absolutely knew how to talk to people, but he could also speak on that like higher theological level.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that I feel like St. Francis of Assisi would definitely get fired. Like, he would because he would do
No
something.
shoes.
He would do something so radical, or he just shows up with no shoes on, or he would do something so radically, just awesome. Like what is like what? Why are there 17? Why are there 17 like people in your room? You're giving them a place to stay. Like there's just something radically, just crazy.
See, he would have local homeless people living in the classroom.
Yes.
And he'd be having classes out in the woods.
That's the other part. He'd be going into the woods and just taking
Yeah.
them on.
Wow. Okay, that would be interesting.
St. Francis, pretty radical guy.
He's the same guy who, when he realized he needed to change his life, he stripped naked in front of the bishop and everybody in the town. Is like, I reject all of my inheritance.
Oh, wow. That's okay. So maybe great church teacher, maybe just not the best school teacher in some
Yeah.
regard.
Of course.
If you don't mind, I'm going to ask a follow-up question. Do you guys model your teaching after any saint?
I really like Fulton Sheen. Not a saint yet, but he's
Venerable.
venerable. He's venerable.
Pray for us.
Pray for his canonization.
Yep, should happen.
We got an American pope now. So
This is true. We do have an American pope.
but Venerable Fulton Sheen, who's on radio and television in the 50s, just such an incredible guy. He really knew how to reach people. So I try to model my pedagogy after him, try to model relationship with students.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah. And I know this might get hot take at first.
Oh, no.
But,
I know who he's going to say, too.
but it might be Saint John, sometimes called Don Bosco.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I knew he was going there.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He has a wonderful quote that says, "Run, jump, skip, play, but in all things do not sin." It's the idea of, like, in the classroom, I try to, like, not just talk to the guys all the time. Like, today, some of the guys dressed up in judges' robes and judge the dead, talking about death and judgment. Like, let's do different things.
Okay.
Like, let's go on scavenger hunts around the chapel. Right? In all things, call them, like, higher virtue.
I'll say +1 to him. He did teach a saint, so
Yes.
So
John
he's
Bosco
got some
did.
bonus points there.
Yeah,
he
so,
does got
He
both.
did also teach all boys, so I feel like he's
okay, so we give him a pass here.
Yes.
Let's move on to the next sauce here. That was hook and arrow. We're moving on to hot ones. Tropical yellow.
That is very yellow.
That is
as advertised.
That's
yeah. That is literally just
yellow.
wow. Okay.
Nothing but yellow. Look at the tray there.
Yeah. Wow.
It's even more yellow against black.
I'm honestly a little worried because I've never seen a straight yellow sauce. And
What is it? Is there Scotch bonnets in there? Because Scotch bonnets is
sweet
yellow.
Scotch bonnet.
Yep,
That is
there it is.
correct. Yeah.
You know
Wow.
yourself.
So this is heat level 6 of 10. So we should begin to feel it here. I'm going to give this one.
What's the Scovilles on that?
Oh, that is a
important.
fantastic question. You want to take a guess?
75.
Yeah, 71.
Lower.
Really?
Actually,
Really?
a couple thousand lower. 69,000.
69.
So you poured so much on this one. You are
What have you got?
All right.
So
our producer was
our-
clearly trying to sabotage.
our
this show.
producer. I think I poured this one, and he told me to pour more. If you guys want to give that a whiff when you grab it, it is.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Now we're starting to feel it.
this is the one. This is the one where.
Wow. Okay. So
Very.
we're gonna take a bite in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. You're not talking. That's bad. Oh no. Oh,
I think we'll be okay.
All
I
right.
think we will survive. Oh yeah.
oh no. Oh,
I'm
crap.
good. I'm good.
All right. This is some hot take territory.
Yep.
No pun, actually pun intended there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Now, what's one totally non-theological hot take that you stand by no matter what? Like cereal isn't a soup or a hot dog's a sandwich. Let's hear it.
It's not even a hot take, but it's a hot take up here. It is called pork roll. It is called pork roll.
No.
It is called pork roll.
No.
Get out.
Taylor ham is the brand.
Taylor ham for a
Taylor
strong New
ham is the
Jersey.
brand.
Taylor ham. Taylor
It's a
ham.
Taylor.
It says pork roll on the box.
Taylor ham, egg and cheese, salt and pepper
It's a
ketchup.
yeah, exactly. I don't
On
like
a roll.
ketchup, but I agree with all those things.
Go past Union County. It's pork roll all through the state.
Or do you say go pack go next?
Good.
You're once again, you have some terrible takes today. I mean, no offense, Mr. O'Donnell. Salt and pepper chips, and I mean like not
Salt
salt,
and
and pepper.
vinegar.
Salt and vinegar, much worse. Jeez. Okay, Mr.
I mean,
Hentz.
I guess more locally or presently, Pacers in 5, but
That's not.
That's not even a hot take. That's just a mean
not
take.
really a
more,
hot take.
maybe more so. I mean, this was I definitely got flack for this back in Indiana, but this piece is not pizza.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Again,
that's a fact.
Here, that's
Yeah,
completely.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from my context, this That's a hot take.
I'm gonna stick with your NBA theme here, and I'm gonna say Jason Tatum is not a top 3 player in the NBA right now.
I can see
Oh
that.
yeah, no,
absolutely.
easily. Wait, what? That's not a hot
No,
take at all.
I don't know, but top.
Who's saying Jason Tatum is a top 3 player?
Had a
The fact that you even put him in the top 3 conversation is the hot take.
I had a serious argument this morning with a couple of students here at SJR, and they were fighting for this guy.
How much was Brad Stevens in the front office paying him?
That's a fantastic question.
This is clearly rigged.
You can confirm this is water.
Yeah, you know,
This
it's
is
water
water.
that we're all
Water.
drinking right
This is
now.
water.
This is milk right here. I have not drank in my milk yet.
Drinking?
Drinking.
Yeah,
It's getting to you. It's getting to you.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
I will say, I think the MVP voting for this year,
Messed up.
I would have went Jokic personally, but I think those are the 3 best players in the league right now. Are Giannis, Jokic, SGA, whatever rank you want to put.
Oh, yeah. You think Giannis is top 3 right now? I'm gonna have to disagree. That's your.
Who do you got? Who do you got?
I have Anthony Edwards ahead of him actually.
Really?
Okay, all right.
Okay, that's a hot take.
I have him probably at 4 right now.
Okay, so
Anthony
we're not
Edwards.
too far off from each other. I think Giannis is 4. I just don't think he's number 3. I
And
think.
then who rounds your top 5?
Okay, you're gonna call me crazy, but the guy who helps his team more at this moment in time is Steph Curry, number 5.
I'm not even gonna get mad because he's a legend. All right. But it's Luka Doncic.
It is not Luka Doncic, but we're gonna move on before I get into a heated argument with you. Next one, Hucker Butt Apricot. That's the next sauce here, Jack. You want to bring it in?
So, funny story about
Oh, no.
this specific company.
Okay.
One of our compatriots at Notre Dame, her cousin is the owner of this hot sauce company.
Wow, that's
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
that is crazy. So you can thank her for this one.
We'll
This is
see how it
Yeah,
goes
we'll
down.
see if we thank or send an angry email.
for myself because I did not have enough there. One of you can take that very, very, very sauced up wing there.
Thanks.
So let's all give this a whiff real quick because this one hit me in the nose a little bit.
Yeah, that's
All
okay.
right. You're already tearing up here.
That's
Our producer behind the camera is wiping his eyes. All right, this one. Okay, before I begin,
Yeah.
Scoville's on this one.
Yeah, we got to go up to like
100. We're in like
We're-
exponential zone.
we're like 5 off from 100.
We're at 104,000 with this
Yep,
one.
yep.
I'm not gonna talk anymore. Let's just take this bite. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was way too much. I got like this. I got the sauciest part.
Wow, that's hot. Okay, that is much hotter.
Oh yeah, that is.
I am.
There's the jump. There's the jump.
Jump.
That is-
yeah. That's good.
To be fair,
Yeah,
that is genuinely the biggest jump we've had so far. This entire thing. Let's take one more bite. I quite enjoyed that one.
The apricot is nice. I will say that.
Yeah, this is a very flavorful sauce.
I have to say, all these sauces have been quite flavorful. Actually, they all have I appreciate that they all had distinct tastes. That was probably my favorite part.
Is that the water?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Want to make it clear.
No one.
Water.
No one's touching milk yet. Next one, we're going.
Next question here. This is actually what Jack, our producer, considered the toughest question. Now you're forced to teach one class that is not theology. What class are you teaching?
Give me world history any day. I love talking. You know, I get to talk about the ancient world, all that fun stuff. Happily do that.
That makes sense.
So
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, it's starting to hit.
I just hit the mic there. I'm sorry, guys. It's my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, he went world. I'll go American history.
1 or 2.
Okay.
2.
yeah.
That's what I have. That's my undergrad degree is in history
Really?
and political science. So I can teach history. I can teach gov, civics. Love all of that stuff. I'd really love to teach like a civics course. I think that would be.
That'd be awesome.
It's so necessary too, like just to find out what it means to be a good citizen. Like theology is all about what does it mean to be a good person, but tied to that kind of intrinsically is what does it mean to be a good citizen? Sometimes they conflict, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, general trumping specific here, but you know, it's an interesting field, especially
can a
like,
life of virtue or help the civic life?
yeah, right. Being a good person helps you to be a better citizen.
Absolutely. So I don't teach a theology class. I'm a student here. So if I had to teach a class, I'm going to teach English. If I had to teach one.
Okay.
It just seems like a more fun subject of all the things. I wouldn't teach like a high level English. I teach like an English 1, like Romeo and Juliet and like Shakespeare. I think it's entertaining. Like, and worst comes to worst, I can show a movie. So
read the book. Show the movie.
I'm not saying anyone's done it, but if you need to, show the movie. It's a great way to get students engaged.
Favorite Shakespeare play?
So I'm actually gonna go with a oldie but a goodie here. All of them are oldie but goodies, but this one is one of his earlier ones. I'm gonna have to go Tragedy of Julius Caesar. Very good.
Very good one.
All the characters are great. They all play a significant part. I wasn't a fan of Romeo and Juliet. I gotta say it.
It's not.
It's not really good. I'm sorry.
When I was in high school, we read that. I was also shown the Leonardo DiCaprio movie, which is
You saw I saw the
awful.
old.
Don't watch that.
The old one is
awful.
great. It's like just very good all around. Anyways,
One really good Shakespeare movie that was Much Ado About Nothing with a very young Keanu Reeves.
Yes, actually, I
Solid
have
movie.
seen it. One movie that's not good, but play that I think shows very, very well. 12th Night. If you guys haven't read it,
Twelfth Night is great.
it is fantastic. It's She's the Man is a movie that's based off of it. But it's a great story. If you haven't seen She's the Man, watch She's the Man. But it's great. Anyways, I'm sweating a little bit here. I'm gonna admit
Yeah, I
that.
can see you're like.
It might be a combination of the talking, the lights, and the wings, but we're gonna move on to this next sauce here.
We're on 8.
We're on sauce number 8. So this was 7 here. Oh no. So this one is known as
You're way too happy about this.
take the not so hot one.
Get it in the bottom.
They all are in the bottom of it. All right,
We're all.
this here is probably one of the more popular sauces from Hot Ones. This is the Bomb Evolution is what it's called. It is not red. It is not orange. It is like a dark shade of.
That's like barbecue sauce.
It's like barbecue sauce colored, and that is never a good sign.
No.
So here we go. Now for the next 3 sauces, we are not smothering them we are not smothering the wings because none of us want to go to the hospital, to be frank. So we're gonna dip these. I'm gonna take mine first. I'm gonna get a little bit on there. Okay, got a solid amount. Do you all agree with me? Is that okay?
That's
fine.
That's more
All right.
acceptable.
It hurts to smell.
I'm just dipping the edge that I'm gonna bite in.
That is what I'm doing as well. You have a little bit more of a struggle there. You got to drop
Yeah,
the deck. I'm
yeah.
sorry for you.
We'll be fine.
But the problem is with the drumstick, you can take a smaller bite.
This is true with the
With the flat, you just
gotta bite the whole thing. This is, whew, all right. Hey, at least I'm with 2 theology teachers at the very least. So maybe, hopefully, God is with me right now. We'll bite in 3, 2, 1. Wow.
Ooh.
I thought it was okay. It is not okay. So, do we want to take a guess how many Scoville units are on that one?
That is 500.
1,000. No.
So, that's only a, excuse me. Wow, Jack. That is only a 30,000 jump.
Oh,
It is
what?
It is 135 Scoville units.
Wow.
I'm in pain.
I can feel my heart rate going up.
Yep.
I might take a sip of this milk soon. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna try water.
Oh, I'm not even gonna drink the water. It's gonna hurt. Let's get this question. Wow. Ooh, fire and faith. So, it's getting spicy.
Yep.
What is the hardest question a student has ever asked you in a theology class that you actually made you stop and think?
Yeah, I'll answer it because I'm not dying. I had a student come up to me once, very earnestly, very honestly say, Mr. O'Donnell, how do I pray? And
Wow.
it was a really beautiful question because I think we're all on our own journeys of prayer. We don't all have it figured out, right? And I said, what do you normally pray? And they kind of said a few things, the Our Father, Hail Mary. It's like, if you're going through something, don't switch it up. Stay with the classics. But if you're deepening your prayer life, go look into the lives of the saints. See what they've said. Because there's some really beautiful prayers that the saints have given us, that our mother has given us. Like, go look into those prayers, see what's in store for you. And feel free to just express yourself honestly to God. Like, he's not a stranger to you. So
I'm going to be expressing myself to God in a minute. This is Mr. Hentz, what do you have to say about prayer? Not prayer.
About prayer.
yeah, what do you say about prayer?
I have many things to say about prayer, but on the other topic.
A question that a student asked you is,
I mean, of course, like you get the ones of like Mr. Hensley. My grandpa has died. Like my grandpa died. He didn't go to church. Like what is he in heaven? Stuff like that. Like those questions, of course. But then I think also some of them are just like, why do you do this?
yeah,
Because it's also a reminder, an invitation for me to think again of like, why am I teaching theology? What am I doing here? Like,
absolutely, yeah.
like what is it to me? What does it mean to be a man or to be a teacher of young men?
Yeah, Mr. O'Donnell, I just want to go to you real quick. You're breathing kind of heavy.
Yeah, it's between me talking and hearing that, it hit me so much harder.
Yeah.
Wow. Have we started on the milk?
Nope.
I took a sip of my milk. I won't even lie.
Oh, you beat Joe. This is great.
All right. Well, I'm just facing off against you. So
No, it's okay.
I'm out. I will say this sauce dissipates. If you can last, it goes away pretty quick.
it's still going. It's still going for me.
Again, it's the buildup of all of the
We've been going a little fast,
that too.
and we've been jumping from sauce to sauce to sauce to sauce. Jack, don't even pick up that sauce yet.
Is there a commercial break in here?
Oh, yeah. The sponsors. Who are the sponsors? No.
Producer says no. I'm sweating right now.
Yeah.
So we're how many wings? An 8? That was our 8th wing. That was the roughest one. We're gonna go on. Don't you stop.
But I feel like and this will change. This will be changed between either the 9th or the 10th one. I've had spicier food than that.
I agree
Yes.
with that. I definitely have, because I've had food with that like I can feel till the next day.
Yes.
So I grew up in Edison, and Edison has such an awesome Indian community.
Yeah.
And you start ordering off the menu, and you got to be careful, because you could be ordering something that will put you out for a while. But that toughened me up.
Yeah, I have to say, Ridgewood has a great food selection. That's where I live, and there's just about every food that you can imagine there.
Ridgewood's a great town.
Ridgewood's awesome, I have to say. Living there for a while now. I've been going from thing to thing to thing to thing. Have all these foods, but I have to say Indian food's definitely the spiciest, because they don't spare you. They hand it to you, it's already smothered in the sauce, and you just have to live.
Another great one is Thai food.
Yes.
Yes, oh my gosh, Thai food is great. It's not too hot though.
No,
It's
it's more like
flavorful.
complex.
Yeah. Let's
Vietnamese food.
go ahead and
The Vietnamese food. I'm getting used to some Vietnamese food. Love that stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Jack, you can bring in this next sauce.
Why are you rubbing your eyes? You just touched the sauce.
Yeah.
It's tearing up. Sweating now.
Oh no.
So Jack did us a great favor, and he already got some sauce on this one. We'll put more. We'll put some more on this one. So this one, torchbearer sauces. Sucker Punch is what it's called.
Yeah.
I hope you guys didn't see how many Scoville units this one is. How many do you think it is?
Could be half. I don't know, million, half million.
What was the previous?
135, and the jump was 30,000.
135. So, yeah, I'm going to guess like 400, 500.
So, this one is 690,000.
Oh,
So
no.
I have
Why
to
are the
say-
numbers so high? Why couldn't you make it 1 to
Yeah,
100?
I really don't appreciate that.
I don't know.
Would that not be a better scale? Like,
If any of you work in the pepper industry,
yeah, what does 690,000 even mean?
So, if we just want to take a look at this sauce real quick, this one is blood red. Like, literally, like, it's just red.
Yeah.
There's no, it's like a classic hot sauce. It kind of looks like Frank's.
That would be deceiving.
This is very deceiving.
Taking that bottle off the shelf, I would be like, oh, this is fine.
fun the little
Something, not trying to scare you guys here. This one's made with Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper. All right.
So this is, but somehow, one of the spiciest peppers in the world is not the spice. This is the second to last sauce.
Oh, no, there's the Pepper X.
There's Pepper X.
Man, why would we do this when they just had scorpion?
So I'm gonna take.
Did we have scorpion peppers?
I don't know.
We
they
must
just-
have. I think I'm gonna take the drum this time. I'm gonna get it in there. Is that sufficient for you all?
That's fine.
There you go. That's all you guys now. Ooh, I don't even wait. I wanna. It smells hot. It actually smells like it tastes good. If you guys want to give it a whiff.
I'll give it away.
You're not.
Oh, that actually,
It smells like it's gonna taste good.
but it'll hurt.
That sounds very deceiving now. Guys, we've made it this far. Not even the last one. Cheers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I got that.
It's after.
And I got that just behind my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, mine's like straight in the back of my throat. Okay. It's not hitting me as hard as the other one. Just yet. Do you guys feel that one more than the bomb or as much?
It's building.
It's building slowly, right?
It's like putting the little pieces together.
Mr. Hentz, you look very...
moving down. That's the thing.
My left nostril started burning. And I think that was the hit from
I have to say my sinuses are cleared,
Thank goodness.
which is great.
Great.
yeah, we're gonna be
We're gonna be good for a few days. This one has made me the most sweaty. I have to say, I might be just a build up, but it's wow, it's
you
coming
know what's funny is like between the three of us, I feel like you're reacting the most.
I thought, I came into this before the show. I even said I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fine up until like 7, and that was kind of right.
You're mostly right.
I was mostly right, but you guys, I'm definitely the worst right now by far, and I'm supposed to be the one hosting this, so I'm a little embarrassed. I have to say, I'm gonna take a sip of water. The milk, not necessary right now.
The ice cream is for the next one.
The ice cream is for this last one, and I'm kind of worried.
I'm just gonna peel the lid off.
It's just
Just get it ready.
Oh, glorious.
oh that
glorious.
looks great actually.
It looks like a milkshake.
It does. We're gonna move on to this next question here. We're gonna go behind the scenes. If there was a hidden camera documentary behind the life of the theology department, what would it be called?
Yeah, in my opinion, and this is a great one. We had a professor our first year at Notre Dame, Monsignor Hentz, shout out Monsignor Hentz, who said he would title his autobiography "Running Like Hell from the People of God," and I feel like our biopic, our documentary, would be like "Running Like Hell from the Students of God."
Yeah, I agree. That's pretty good.
That's great. Is that both? Is that both your answers? I feel like Mr. Hentz, you got something different here.
I mean, you could do like the Francisca Frowls of Reno, or like poco a poco, little by little.
Yeah, that's okay. Those
Is
are
it little by little? I mean,
Backslide by backslide.
oh no.
But yeah, that was. I have to say, that sauce didn't feel as bad as the last one.
No,
Right?
the bomb was worse.
The bomb was much worse. That's peculiar. That one's lasting longer, but it doesn't hurt as much. If that makes any sense.
Sure. I feel
I feel good. I want to say I feel good right now.
I don't want to.
I don't want to jinx. I agree with you. I don't want to jinx it right now. So knock on wood.
You notice I haven't been saying anything about that.
Yeah. I've made the mistake of saying multiple times I'm going to be fine. But Jack, I think we're going to have to switch this one out. This one. Whew, so this one, we're just going to bring out the whole. What did you do? No. Bring it out. Okay. So this one.
I think you're just gonna have to, dab.
Dab and
take it
take.
away. Very light map. Very little map. Here, just
Can I get?
Also want to note
away.
that
You tried it?
these are Domino's wings, not pizza.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
take wing. Get a big. Yeah, that's.
Is that sufficient for you?
No, one more.
He needs more. He needs more reaction.
That,
The
that's a
heart
lot.
rate is definitely increasing at this point.
Here, wait. I'll
Like-
get a little bit more.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, you've got your
That should be
monitor.
sufficient.
it's going up. It's like at 90 right now.
What's your
going up.
resting?
Resting like 55, 60.
Did
Yeah,
you
this is
smell
for
it?
us.
That's okay.
It's spicy. So one of our cameramen just tasted the thing and said it's pretty bad. So I don't know how this is going to be. This one's hot ones. The last dab experience. That's spelled with an X. Experience because Pepper X, the most spicy pepper in the world, and it is scientifically crafted.
GMOs were. I don't know if that was
Do we want to take a guess what the Scoville units are?
probably over.
I looked at it.
think-
So I did look at
You
this.
know this one.
This one's 2 million something.
204 or something like that.
2,693,000.
Yeah.
So we're not playing games anymore. I told you all before the show that I wanted you guys to get a smell of it. Can we all just get a quick whiff?
I can't even smell anything anymore.
Uh,
I can't even smell anything anymore.
I'm a little worried. I'm gonna have to say, I'm actually gonna do what you guys did real quick. I'm just gonna crack.
Preliminary. Get ready.
Carson behind the camera. How bad is it? Scale of 1 to 10. It's okay.
And we got to go all in.
And we're so, guys. Oh, cheers, real quick.
Cheers.
Good luck.
Lord mercy on our souls.
That tastes good.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Does not taste good.
Oh, whoo! For the 0.5 seconds.
For the 0.5 seconds that I had it, just that, it was very
Oh.
good. Wow. Whoo! Okay.
Joe, what's your question?
Question number 10.
Can you read?
Yeah, last dab advice. I like how he put sniffling in, and I'm already
Not right. To put the direction in. It was already gonna happen.
wing 10. Some last dab advice. You made it to the end. What's one piece of advice you give students who are trying to figure out life, faith, or just how to survive in high school? Wow. Excuse me.
Yeah. You want to go?
I guess I've been thinking about high school. Do the things. Don't spend time on your homework. Classes. Be fine.
Why?
I gotta get the reaction.
Classes. Your homework be fine. Generally, if you want to do something, just do it. Within reason. Don't try fent. Just do fentanyl.
What?
Don't just. What? My brain. It's the 100 heart rate. But
Yeah.
like if okay. Just speaking. If you want to try it for the team, try it for the team. If you want to ask her out, just ask her out. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen?
He's not eating this. Oh my god.
All right. He's got bad advice. Let me give you good advice. All right. Be a faithful man.
That's pretty
Right?
good too.
Be the Vir Fidelis.
Be the man, just give everything you have. Do that.
To be a man is to give everything you have. Love fully. Work hard. Play hard. Love deeply.
Love deeply.
right.
Yes.
That's bad. So before we go, let me ask you a question. Which one was your favorite out of all these wings? I'll let you see the list.
Yeah. I like the mustard and sauerkraut one. I like the
bad.
number 3. The pickled garlic sriracha was great.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. My favorite I'm sorry, I can't speak right now.
No milk, no ice cream.
We made it
We're
through.
doing it.
We got it.
We're doing it.
I'm awful. It's hot. I don't care. It hurts.
Oh, Hail Mary, full of grace, Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Saint Joseph, very good mother. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Mr. Answer.
I like the apricot one, flavor-wise. Really
Yes.
good flavor. Apricot, very different.
Favorite garlic. Wow.
Ryan.
Yeah, it's bad. So, it's been real. It's been great.
Hot, real hot.
Real hot. Thank you all for watching. Guys, wait, before we go, one more question.
No.
Who do you want on next time? Who's coming on next?
Oh,
Mr. Fitz. I want Mr. Fitz.
yeah,
Mr. Fitz.
Mr. Fitz.
Or Mr. Fitz, Mr.
All right,
Odie.
Mr. Fitz. How about
Mr.
Mr.
Odie.
Fitz and Mr. Odie?
I want to do that.
get
You're
it.
both in the hot seat. Let's get you guys in here.
I'll buy the ice cream. I'll
Thank
buy
you
the
all
ice
for
cream.
watching. Have a great one.